Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Timber on Wheels, and I welcome you all back to this YouTube channel. Please make it a point that you subscribe. And today, I want you guys to join me as I go to WebuyCars, the midstream branch in somewhere Centurion, and that's where I'm gonna be trying to explore some bad decisions to make. So I'm going there to check up on some few cars that I might like. So at first I was thinking of getting a Polo GTI, a brand new one, but it is very expensive, guys. So that is not the money that I'm willing to spend on a car. More especially if the channel is still this small and still growing. I can't actually make that big financial decision. It's a huge financial decision that I have to make there, and it is risky as well. I mean, at the same time, I've been also trying to explore the idea of a Polo TSI first and then the Polo GTI. But the problem is that these cars are very, very high risk cars, and I'm someone who does not want to be driving a car that is a high risk, and at the same time I'm so much worried about my safety and the safety of the car as well. So currently I'm thinking about some of these German brands like the 1 Series and maybe the A45, A200 that I'm gonna try modify the performance and everything. But then at the same time I'm thinking about the cost of modifying that particular car. So it's something that I'm actually trying to explore right now. Or even if we're not modifying the car, but it must just be a decent car. And I'm just gonna try see if I can get a decent Polo GTI from WebuyCars, and any other car that might be good for the channel, I'll be seeing it right there. But you guys can also put your suggestions on the comment section, and we'll actually try see if perhaps we can get something. So this is a long-term project that I'm gonna be working on. It's not something that I'm just gonna wake up today, go to WebuyCars and get the car and then we go. No. Yeah, and I'm still driving the Honda Ballad. It's a nice and boring car. I cannot actually say a lot of nice stuff about this car. It is just a basic car, good for day-to-day driving, nothing much. We finally arrived at WebuyCars midstream, and I came across the 7th generation Golf TSI. It looked very clean from outside. However, a person can be good at washing the car and doing all sort of things to make sure the car looks very clean, but they might fail to maintain the mechanical components properly. Let's actually find out what happened with this car. Is there anything wrong? And you can actually find out through the DEKRA report. First of all, this is a 2017 model with around 98,500 kilometers of mileage on the clock, and it is selling for around 230,900 rands. So what doesn't make sense to me is that the DEKRA report says everything is good, but this car is inspected and has been given a green classification. So there's a gold, platinum, and this one is a green. I don't know how that makes sense if the car is in a good condition, but it still gets a green sticker. So one most important thing is that this one is powered by a 1-liter turbocharged engine, and it is mated to a manual transmission. I think I wouldn't actually go for something of this sort. I actually want something that is an auto. And yo guys, there's actually a specific car that I'm looking for, and this car has actually been giving me sleepless nights. Quite a couple of days I couldn't actually sleep on time. I'll sleep at around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., scrolling on Auto Trader, cars.co, switching around. Next thing I'm on TikTok, watching the clips of this car. And I would ask myself, why am I going through all of this? I would actually make a decision at the time that I'm going for this one. Next thing, I disregard my decision. I don't know why am I not getting this car even at this point, but I think it could be because of the budget, because the budget is very strict, and I think the best thing that I should do is to continue shopping, and perhaps I might actually stumble upon something that I might actually say, this is the one that I'm going for. So the car I was talking about is this Polo GTI. So this is the pre-facelift. still in a good condition, but not entirely. So just before I checked out this car, I found this other guy. He was on a call with a friend trying to convince him that, well, Namtepos, I found a Polo GTI still in a good condition and we might actually go for this one. I was like, this guy is not seeing the things that I'm seeing. So it could actually be some of those guys who never care much about some of the red flags that, we get to notice. But when I saw these things, I was like, no, I'm not actually going to take this car. Even if I had the money to buy it now, I was not going to buy it. Sometimes when you're buying a pre owned car, you are inheriting people's problems. And with this one, I'm already seeing that. Even if I had the money to buy this car right away, I was actually not going to buy it because you can already see that this was owned by a guy from Kasi, and probably one of the Kasis in Gauteng was always visiting all the Kasis in Gauteng in one day and has got a girlfriend in Sosha, Alexandra, Soweto, Kahiso, and Hammanskraal and all those cases that you know of. The interior of this car was still in a very, very good condition, and there wasn't actually anything to complain about. I like this interior design. It is still the same interior design that you get in the facelifted Polo GTI. The differences lie on the instrument cluster, the design of the steering wheel, and the gear knob. I actually feel like the facelifted Polo GTI was supposed to retain this steering wheel design because this one looks absolutely better than that of the facelifted Polo GTI. It actually gives you that sporty feel, and with that GTI badging, it is absolutely something that you would actually want to have even on the facelifted Polo GTI. So this is a 2020 Polo GTI and it is selling for 328,900 rands, and it has got about 92,000 kilometers of mileage at the moment. So what I actually want to say to you guys is that this car can retain its value provided you take good care of this car. So here I was navigating through the DEKRA report to see the normal wears and tears that could have been identified on the car, and just to see if there's anything that could have gone wrong on the car. So I actually spotted a couple of things, and this car was not in a good condition such that one could have the confidence to buy it. And also it says it all, the previous owner did not take good care of this car.
अरे दूर का
For some obvious reasons, the Polo GTI at WebuyCars was not inspiring confidence. We then decided to go to Weelee and see if they had some stock. And we found these two Polo GTI 6C, and one of which was inspiring confidence. The one with the original equipment all over the body, and the other one with aftermarket products was not actually inspiring confidence at all. And it seemed like it had a lot of body paints, resprays, in fact. And yeah, so that is actually what we found, and I was not actually looking forward to getting the 6C because there's been improvements in terms of the engine and the performance over time from the first Polo GTI up to the one that we have today. So the one that we have today has got a more refined drive and the performance is absolutely good. So I didn't actually go backwards to the 6C that has got a little bit of some sluggishness in terms of driving dynamics. I'm not saying it is a bad car, but I'm saying it is well refined in the current model. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. But as for the search, we're still continuing. Another episode is coming. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more content.